This week, UCLA hosted a series of events to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Peace Corps. UCLA has played a vital role from the beginning, training Peace Corps volunteers for service and currently sending scores of Bruin alumni to volunteer throughout the world.
The birth of the Peace Corps signaled to the world what together we can do for the freedom of men, as President Kennedy said in his inaugural address. Like the Peace Corps, UCLA was molded out of a sense of optimism and a dedication to service. So it's no wonder that we've enjoyed this long-standing partnership.
UCLA and the Peace Corps have been deeply connected since the earliest days of our agency. UCLA was one of the first universities to train Peace Corps volunteers before their departure for service overseas.
The opening night panel discussion featured Peace Corps Director Aaron S. Williams, a former volunteer in the Dominican Republic, MSNBC Hardball host Chris Matthews, who was a volunteer in Swaziland, former press secretary for Robert F. Kennedy Frank Mankiewicz, who was a former regional director for the Peace Corps in Latin America, and returned volunteers Haskell Sears Ward, Maureen Orth, and Francoise Castro. The evening was punctuated by a reception that allowed returned volunteers and the general audience to engage in dialogue, and a preview to the exhibit No Greater Service, UCLA and the Peace Corps. The exhibit transports visitors to Los Angeles during the 1960s and connects the experiences of early Peace Corps volunteers, known as Kennedy's Kids, to the volunteers of today who travel around the world to make a difference. Thursday's events included a UCLA Peace Corps International Festival, where the campus community had the chance to learn about countries around the world from returned Peace Corps volunteers and international students. Other events included a screening of the documentary A Small Act and a volunteer project at the newly opened West Los Angeles Veterans Home.